Let's talk about guidebooks. So the Out of Hand Tarot, the original version, comes with a small guidebook. It's 100 pages. It's got, you know, the words, the categories. I wasn't able to keep them this streamlined, or else the book would have been like 300 pages for the pocket edition. So everything is just kind of, it's still, let's not be on those. Here you go. It's still on, set up the same way. Like there's still the Ace of Cups, and it has the keywords, the elemental correspondence, the drawing notes, and the Easter eggs. But instead of all the space, this will be right under here, so forth and so on. They're just more compressed and compact in order to fit in something that's going to be this size. So the pocket deck is going to be 188 chunky little pages, whereas the original one is only like 96 pages. And if you have the original deck, then you know that. However, if you're like me and you have aging eyes and your eyes are getting, you know, it's getting a little bit harder to read all this small print, and this small print is going to be the same size in this little book, so which is good if you have a magnifying glass and, you know, your with your travel setup. So enter the guidebook. Ta-da! So this is the same size as the Pocket of Peers guidebook, and it is available as a print-on-demand option. I am not going to have these in stock, meaning I will not be shipping these to you. If you want it, you can follow the link in the campaign or follow the link in the listing, depending on when it is that you've seen this video. These are available now. So if you have the Out of Hand original deck and you want a larger guidebook, follow the link in the description. These are available now. Like I said, they are available through lulu.com, print on demand. I don't do any of the fulfillment or any of the printing or anything like that. So basically I've uploaded this. This is the updated version for 2024. I did have one for a while and some of you may have gotten it, but I have replaced that with this version. So this is the second edition of this. When you go inside, the pages are 60-pound paper. It's nice to write on. I did that intentionally because there's spaces for notes. They have the card reveals, which are what I used in 2022 to originally introduce this deck to you. So we have the keywords, the astrological correspondences, the drawing notes, and the Easter eggs. All the information is in this little white book, but then you have this, you have the little, my quip, the thought about it, and then a spot to write your own notes. I am such a big proponent of you connecting with your cards and you writing what you have connection with this, because mine might not be the same as yours. So this is 172 pages. There's a space for extra notes. What's fun about this edition is there's a bonus daily mixed tarot casting spread on the last page. Okay, maybe it's not the last page, but you're just gonna have to come look. Here it is. And if you're familiar with my world, you know that I love my daily castings, my taking all different systems and putting them in. So this is a bonus. I have this board for sale in our shop. I'm gonna do a color version. I do have the stickers. I'm not sure if the stickers are still available, but if they're not, I'm gonna make sure I make it still available. So this goes with that, and it shows you, you know, how to do the tarot casting. So that's new for this version. But if you don't care about that, it's the same as what the other one was. If you have that already, you don't need to go out and rush out and get it unless you like having two of the same. But for me, I like a bigger deck or a bigger book. I like the smaller decks with the bigger books. So that goes with this. And that's about it on guidebooks. So I just wanted you to know that I did make this option available because I took a poll and it was kind of 50-50. Some people prefer the small little chunky white book and other people wanted a full-size book. So since I have the capability of doing that, I wanted to be able to offer that to you. So again, the link is in the description for this book. The Pocket Edition is launching Tuesday, July 9th at 9 a.m. on Kickstarter. If you're seeing this after that, then the campaign will run for 14 days. After that, once the decks are made, they will be in the shop until they're sold out. My variant of Out of Hand Tarot is out of print. Unfortunately, there's a lot of counterfeits out there. If your deck does not have the yellow edging and the little white book and comes in a 2-part box, you have a fake, which means it didn't come with a guidebook. There's nothing I can do about the counterfeiting. I'm trying. I've taken down as many as I can, but they just keep popping up. So if you would like a book, here's a book for you. And these are actually, I do benefit from them in some way, meaning I get a small percentage of the sale of these books. I don't get the full amount, but I do get a very small percentage of it. So if you would like to actually support the creator, because maybe you did get a counterfeit deck, but you're okay with that, I'm not going to go on a rant here about that. I'm not okay with it, but at least you have my artwork, and I hope it's changing your life. So if you want the guidebook and you want to support me in some way, then feel free to head on over to Lulu via the link and get the actual guide. And I will see you next time.